Good morning, this is Belinda with Belinda's Baubles, and welcome to what apparently is a fiddling type of day. I am moving my chair around and can't see out of my glasses. Sorry, excuse me one second here. Had a big spot in the middle of my eye I could not see. Oh, there you are. Okay. And I've been enjoying my Vicarious trip planning this morning with Caroline of Aria Bark because she happens to live in Scotland. So she's going to pick me up at the ferry today at 2 o'clock, which is probably about an hour from now or less. But it's a Vicarious trip, so, time is relative. But today is going to be apparently a travel day because it's an over 8-hour drive and ferry. But once I get into Scotland, I have Caroline as my tour guide. So you need to go over onto Aria Bark because there's no telling what information she's going to give on this little Vicarious trip over on her channel. Okay, so today is Scotland, as I said, and Glenfinnan Viaduct, which the name didn't mean anything to me until someone in my research said, oh, it's the Harry Potter train viaduct. I'm like, oh, Hogwarts train, yes. Now I know what you're talking about. It's apparently also a very historic place with the Jacobite uprising, and there's a lot of information there too. So we'll probably not get there until later this evening. And so tomorrow morning, we'll have to catch that 10 a.m. I think it's a 10 a.m. train to be able to do the train ride. And from there, it's only about a 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive tomorrow. So today is probably going to be travel, and she's promised me some yarn shops. So we're going to have a fun Vicarious trip here because she's also informed me price doesn't matter in these Vicarious trips, so we can buy all the yarn. Okay. Okay, so I would have put some video in, hopefully by this point, to show you the train, which most of you have seen, and you've seen Harry Potter flying towards it and everything else like the rest of us. So we're over halfway now through this adventure for our adventure around the United Kingdom 2024, and we're on day 13. Now 13 is, a lot of people see it as being unlucky, but not me. For one thing, I'm going into Scotland today. Another, you put the 1 and the 3 together and it makes a B. So it's always been my favorite number. All right, crinkle alert. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's gorgeous. Of course it's gorgeous, but oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, Mandy. Okay. So I'm showing you this little tiny picture because I'm going to put a bigger picture beside that as my placeholder. Oh. And since we went into a new country, we've also got a new stitch marker for Scotland. And we have some beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous yarn. Oh. There we go. Okay, so there, as usual, there's a lot of depth to this. So let's take a closer look at it. Okay, so you have the brown, the creams, and the red speckles. I love the red speckles. But also in here, let me find it. I could see it a while ago. I saw a little bit of blue. Yes. There's a small amount of little blue speckles in here too that just kind of creep up on you every once in a while. A little bit in here. There's not very much, but it's just, it pops. When you see it, it's like finding a special prize. Ah. Okay. So this is not a hair from Mandy. This is actually a little piece of straw or something. So I'm betting whenever this was drying, oh, here's some more blue. When this was drying, I got a little bit of England that blew over to Texas. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take the picture just like that to show you all of this. Oh. No, day 13. Okay. All right. So let me put that over there so I can take a picture that you will have already seen by now. And let's see. What do we get today? We get pink. That'll go. It'll kind of blend in with some of the reds. I don't know. But it's pretty. It's pretty. And I don't have anything listed on here, so I don't know where I got it from, but oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so there's the yarn. Huh, forgot to put this one up yesterday. Put those over there. And for my Advent update, I was right. Yesterday we finished as far as did the last of the color work. In yesterday's color. Show you on this side. There we go. And then we're leaving it open at the moment. Here's my flip top laid over. So it flips. It'll flip better once I don't have my bees from Mandy attached. Okay, so what I've been told so far on this is that we will be seaming up the top and putting the afterthought thumb in on both mittens on the 25th of December. That clue comes out. So these get put aside for the moment. And I've left the yarn from Mandy. I don't know what we're going to be doing at the top as far as what shape the top of the mitten will be. So I would rather use my Advent yarn to do whatever I'm doing at the top, because I think there's going to be a little bit of shaping up there rather than using the black. I know the black is the accent and everything, but I'd rather use this. All right, so this gets put aside, and I already have the cuff because I went ahead and pulled back the other mitten yesterday, and so I already have the cuff ready for today's clue, and we start on the 2nd. So I'm excited that I'm able to keep up with something, even though I'm not keeping up with my Christmas presents or any of my other knitting right now. But it's still coming into the weekend. So today's my last work day this week, and then I've got 2 days off. But I also have a Christmas party scheduled each day, and I need to get caught up on my Vlogmas watching, because yesterday was just it was a really nice morning into lunch. Came back from lunch and it just got busier and busier. And the last 2 hours I was in the drive-thru at our pharmacy, and I barely, well, only thing I did was I moved from there to go get the bags. So it was constant we have 2 lanes in our drive-thru, and both lanes were backed up for the last 2.5 hours of the day. So it was nuts. And it wasn't that no one else was working, because they had the inside of the pharmacy. It was just, going into Christmas and end of the year, everybody is trying to get everything filled. So it's a crazy time of year for me there. So, but on a sweet, sweet note, or a good note for me, I have forgot the name. Oh, the Lord is my shepherd. I should have remembered that. Psalm 23. Laying cup. You see, yeah, you can see it on that side. But in it, I finished up my Jamaican coffee from Cameron's. So I got into my Kansas City, the roastery. This is Betty's blend, and it is my absolute favorite. Shauna brought me some more beans, so I ground those up. The downstairs smelled so good with fresh ground beans and then fresh coffee. So I'm going to enjoy this before heading off to work. And I don't, as usual on a work day, I don't know what I'm going to get done. But at some point in time this weekend, I have to decorate the tree. I just have to. Otherwise, what would be the point? And of course, after I get it decorated, I won't want to undecorate it because I'll be enjoying looking at it. So it'll get left up past the 1st of January. It will. I can't go. I'm going to go find out what I'm supposed to do with this yarn, get it wound up, and get started on my day. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, because after all, it is a virtual travel day today. And I will see you shortly, Caroline. Hi, it's about 7:30 in the evening, and I just got home from work, but I forgot to mention something this morning that I wanted to. There's a new channel out there called Raw Wool Company. The farm and the yarn and everything have been around for a while. Anton, though, has started his own YouTube channel. He's only got an intro and 2 videos out, but I'm kind of excited about this channel because he's showing the processes, and he's going to bring us in on the process of having a sheep farm, which they do. I think it's the rare Wensleydales, but go take a look. I'll put a link down below. And he's a surfer and a knitter, and he wrestles sheep and shears them and makes yarn and all that stuff. So I think this is going to be a fun ride. So go take a look. He's already got twice the subscribers that I have with just 2 videos. I guess it pays to be a young, good-looking guy that knits, to really pull all of us old ladies along and the lady knitters along, as well as the men knitters. All right, so this is it for me tonight. I'm going to go edit this, put it together, put my feet up. It's been a long, long, wet, misty, rainy day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.